make a stop here for a minute and take a look at soy sauces, because something I want to point out. You know, soy sauce, a lot of people use soy sauce as a substitute for salt, thinking it's less harmful. Well, the reality is it's the sodium that makes the difference, and we're limiting sodium no matter where it comes from, added sodium. So regardless of whether it comes from salt or soy sauce, we're limiting total added sodium. And while we look here, it says a tablespoon, 1 tablespoon, that's the standard size, is 960. That's pretty standard for soy sauces and tamaris that are the regulars. They're around 1,000. Now that's per tablespoon. A tablespoon of salt would be much higher. It'd be over 6,000 milligrams. So at 1,000, this is a lot less, but it's also a liquid, and sometimes people tend to use a little more. But either way, the most important thing is to remember it's total sodium that we're limiting. Now when we go to the light soys, they usually drop around, so we see reduced sodium, we might see light sodium or low sodium, and we look, the serving size again is a tablespoon, and we see it's 700. So they've dropped about 30%, 33%. So it's a little better, but remember, in the end, it's the total added sodium that matters. And the irony is sometimes people will buy the light soy because it shows less sodium, but they use more of it because they're trying to get that same salty flavor. So total sodium is what counts. Now, one other product I want to mention, and that's liquid aminos. This has also become very popular as an alternative because many people believe it's lower in sodium. And the reason is when you look at sodium, you see 160. If you remember, we saw around 700 on light sodium, and we saw almost 1,000 on regular soy sauce, and 700 on light soy sauce. But do you remember the serving sizes? They were a tablespoon. And when we look here, we see a half a teaspoon. Well, so a tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. So that would be 6 of these servings. So if we times 160 times 6, we get to 960. So the reality is when you equal this out, tablespoon per tablespoon, it has much added, it will contribute as much sodium as a tablespoon of soy sauce. So again, the issue will be not whether you get it from soy sauce or light soy sauce or Bragg's, but what is the total that's being contributed. So be careful.